Is this thing on? Hello, everybody. I know it's been a hot minute since I last posted a real video on here. I've mainly been posting my content on TikTok and Instagram, so really quick plug if you guys want to go follow me there. But this video was too special to not share with you guys on here, so here we are. The John Lennon estate has sent me the new 50th anniversary Mind Games Standard Deluxe box set, and I wanted to unbox it for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing that I see right on the top, a note with my name on it. I have never received anything from the estate before, and I've also tried not to look at any other unboxing videos because I didn't want to spoil anything too much, at least for the personal stuff that comes with it. It's a Mind Games card. Oh my god, feels like it's my birthday. All right, I'm gonna try to summarize this because it's a lot in here, as you can see. It's a note from Sean. We've been working on the box sets of Mind Games for years now. My main goal was just to do something really different to blow people's minds. I really enjoy it and feel very lucky and delighted to be able to share it with you. Meaning us. Meaning me. See you in Newtopia, Sean Lennon. Thanks, Sean. Just the card itself, I'm already in love with. We haven't even gotten to the actual box set. Okay, this is it. Here we go. And as I said before, this is the standard box set, which includes 2 Blu-rays, 6 CDs, and a 136-page book. Voila. You have the gorgeous album cover right on the front, and then on the back, it goes into details of all of the songs and the track listings and all of the different mixes that you can find. First up, we have the ultimate mixes, which are John's vocals front and center, perfect for everyone to hear. And it's said that the sound is extra upgraded on this, so we'll really get to hear everything pop. Then on the second CD, we have the elemental mixes, which were created especially for this release. But these mixes have a more simple arrangement to the song. Then we get into the elements mixes, which brings out the instruments that were kind of buried in the original recording, so we really get to bring those to the front. And then when we get into the second Blu-ray, we have the Evolution documentary, which goes into detail about the evolution of each song. You'll get to hear audio from the different demos and outtakes of the song. And hearing those rare moments during the recording sessions, it always feels a lot more personal when you get to finally hear it for yourselves. You feel like you're really in the studio with John as he's recording it. So I'm very excited to listen to that. And also to the 2 other CDs that are on the second Blu-ray, because we have the raw studio mixes, so there are absolutely no vocal effects on John's voice. It's just him in his pure form. And then we have the outtakes. So there's Mind Games take 7, One Day at a Time, take 18. You never think that it's going to take so many takes to record a song. So it's going to be very interesting to hear how the songs could have originally sounded, the progress of it as they're getting closer to the final take, and ultimately what was included on the final album. So I'm going to be very excited to hear all of those and just kind of pick out the differences between each of them. And that's the kind of thing that a Beatles superfan or a John superfan will appreciate. We want to hear those little outtakes. We want to be able to pick apart the little differences between anything and really go into it. So I think we're gonna thrive. Okay, now we're gonna actually get into what's included. Seeing as we just talked about what's included on the discs, I feel like that's a good place to start. Oh my god, so many details. First, I've opened up the book that includes the 6 CDs, but right while I was on top, I spotted a couple of little items. So as you all know, part of the whole promotion for this release has been talking about becoming a citizen of Newtopia, related to the Newtopian National Anthem track on this album. And there's been this whole movement online where fans can create their own ID card. There's a big map around the world that shows where all fans are signed in. You can earn points. Very effective marketing right there, estate. I like that. So now, in addition to having your card online, you can also have your own paper version with this set. But then you open it up and there's a lot of puzzles inside for the fans to fill out. And I've heard that these are a little bit difficult, so I cannot wait to get started on this to see if I can solve it. You can add your own picture in here, name, birthday, height. This is about to be my new driver's license for real. And it looks like on the back there's flag of Newtopia, imagine piece, think piece, act piece, spread piece. There's the Declaration of Newtopia from John and Yoko. And there's also a QR code, which we're gonna check real quick, but I'm assuming that it leads to the website. Yes, it does. It leads to citizenofnewtopia.com, where you can find everything digitally that I just discussed. And it'll say that you've been invited to sign up and you will receive points to your Citizen of Newtopia ID. Oh my, and it looks like there's a meditation going on right now just as I opened this. Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Okay, I'm already getting distracted. Next up, we have these 2 postcards that are replicas of some of the original Mind Games advertisements back in the 70s. So there's one with John, and then there's one with the album cover. And then here it appears to be, we have this, I thought it was a booklet, but it looks like it is a nice little poster that you can hang up. And he's matching my t-shirt. And then these right here are the 6 CDs that are featured going into all of the different mixes. They each have their own designs on them. I'll only show a couple of them, but on this one we have John's face, this really detailed astrological chart, a couple of other fun designs. These are absolutely gorgeous. This is going to sound interesting as someone coming from the younger generation, but I grew up with CDs, but I'm more used to vinyl now because that's what I primarily collect. So I'm looking at these CDs and I'm thinking, which one is which? Because I don't see the track listings. There's no side A and side B. But fear not, if you look on the very edges of the circle, it does tell you which CD is which. It has the track listing. And of course, they're going to go in order based off of what is listed on the back, but this is what you can expect with the 6 CDs. Of course, it has the Mind Games album cover, and on the back, the Declaration of Newtopia. Now, in the second booklet, these are the 2 Blu-rays that are included, so when you open it up, this is exactly what you'll see. And again, these discs also have an incredible design with them. I'm absolutely in love with all of the artistic detail that was put into this release. It's the way you could spend hours looking at the cover of a vinyl record, trying to pick out all of the little details and see what secrets you can find. And I feel like that was partially the goal with this release too. There's so much detail that I could spend hours just looking at these alone. So again, just to show you all, we have the 6 CDs and the 2 Blu-ray. And we're not done. We're gonna be coming back to these in a second, and you guys will see why. And then next up, included in the box set, we have this coffee table book, which includes so many, I know there's so many rare photographs, interview excerpts, more details about the tracks and the different mixes that you'll hear on the CDs. John Lennon Mind Games, the story of the making of the album, the mixes and remixes in the worlds of John and Yoko and those involved. Already blown away at the table of contents. But in this book, there's a preface by Yoko. You'll find different lyrics for the songs, details about the recording of them, different interviews and excerpts from the people who helped work on the album. At the time, people didn't quite get the message of Mind Games because this was before its time. Now people would understand it. I will insert a few clips in here of some of the details of this book, but just looking through it, they have little photographs of the original lyric sheets, John talking about the different songs. I really don't know what to say other than wow. His little notes on the lyric sheets. You always know that there's a lot of detail that goes behind a certain song or a certain album, but I don't think you realize just how much until you're looking at something like this book and you're seeing all of the inspiration and all of the notes behind each and every track. This is the next best thing to being in the studio with John. You get to see all of the work and all of the detail that was being put into these recording sessions. Even brainstorming the artwork for the album. Imagine if we had gotten some of these covers instead. But if this is your favorite John Lennon album and you really want to dive into the details of all of it, then this is your Bible right here. Don't take that literally. Now, I said we were going to be going back to look at some of these items, and here's why. I've been told that you need a special light to be able to see some little secret messages. I don't want to blind anybody, but I did purchase a Blacklight just for this occasion. I think we're going to start with the CDs again. Let's start with John. When you shine the light, it becomes Yoko's face. That is incredible. How would someone receiving this for the first time know? Even this one, it looks like it's a little bit orange. I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh, see, there's a hidden message on this one. You can kind of see it without the black light, but it's much harder to read. If you guys see on the inner circle right there, you shine the light up to it, it becomes a lot more clear. Love has blown right through. Wherever you are here. Love has opened up my eyes. Oh, I love this. I'm on the hunt to see if there's any more. Then when you're looking at this CD, the yin and the yang, you can see there's just a couple of pieces that light up a little bit. Mind Games is trying to play mind games with us because I am sitting here just astonished. I feel like I'm a part of the FBI looking for clues. And then here on one of the Blu-ray discs, it has the same messaging where you can see sentences on the inside. It has lyrics for the songs. Only people just know how to change the world. Only people realize the power of people. A million heads are better than one, so come on, get it on. I love this so much. Whose idea was this? Even if there's certain elements that don't have a hidden message, the Blacklight really makes everything pop, and I love that. Oh my god, I'm blinding myself. Okay, now I know in the book there's something, so we're gonna give that a check. Oh, I don't know if anyone's found this yet. There's a handprint hidden right here, if you all can see. I don't know whose hand this is, if someone would like to help me identify. Okay, so what you guys are gonna do, if you have a Blacklight, if you have the book, you're gonna go to the back where it says credits, references, and acknowledgements. But if you hold the light up very closely, you are going to see that it'll say Easter eggs. So this is where you'll find some secret songs if you want to listen. Weird slide guitar. Okay. Mind Games advertisement footage. Oh my. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. Heartbreak Hotel. That's John. That's my Elvis boy. And also, if you guys are trying to complete the puzzle on the Citizens of Newtopia ID card, if you hold the light up to it, you can see that a few specific boxes that light up. So I'm not entirely sure what that is going to mean. I will come back when I figure that out for myself. But there you have it. That is everything that is included in the standard deluxe box set. As someone who's a fan of the next generation, I feel like still being able to look forward to releases like this is incredible, and it's something that you would never imagine. For an artist who hasn't been with us for many, many decades, the estate is still finding ways to put out creative releases and give us footage and music and other content that we have never heard before, where we're able to hear it in a different way or hear something brand new that's been buried for so many years. And even finding creative little activities like this to, no pun intended, work the minds of the fans. It's just a very fun, creative twist on an album release that is rare to find these days. And to have this amount of effort put into a release from an artist who is no longer with us really says something. I'm very excited to dive into this book more, to be able to hear this brand new music and hear the different ways in which it was recorded and learn even more about the stories behind everything coming together. Once again, thank you so much to the John Lennon estate for sending this my way, and happy 50th anniversary to Mind Games. Thank you all for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, feel free to do so, and also feel free to follow me on social media where I post a lot of Beatles related content. Thanks for tuning in, guys.